Hi, I'm Trevis, and this is Noreen is our model today, and we're doing a smoky eye demo. We're using three colors from Laura Mercier. One is Stellar, the other is Saint Germain, and the last is Noir. We prep the eye with Laura Mercier's Eye Basic, and it's a eyeshadow primer, and it extends the wear of the shadow and also keeps it from creasing. So we did it from top to bottom, from the brow to the lash line, and we're going to do it on the other side. The color we're using is Flax. It's one of my favorites because it has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not completely flat. I'm going to use the eye color brush from Laura Mercier also. So you're just going to put it all over evenly. You can use your finger as well. And once you put it on, it does not move. It'll give you a little time to dry. You can see it has a nice sheen. By itself, it's really pretty. And that is Flax. Okay, so what we're going to do is start with our brow highlighter, which will be today Stellar again. Stellar is like a pale beige. It has a little sheen. It's not that far from Flax in color. So what we'll do is start right under the brow. Start right under the brow and bring it down to about the middle of the eye. I feel like it's nice to have something with a sheen rather than a shimmer so much on your lid, on your brow, so it's not too shiny. And next we're going to use Saint Germain all over the lower lid. I'm going to use the eye color brush again. This way. First. Now with this, I'm going to use more of a patting, sort of pressing motion rather than a dragging. So you end up with less mess. You can also use your finger as well. Okay, and you just keep tapping until you get the intensity of color that you like. It should be a lot stronger. The color should be a lot heavier, closer to the lash line rather than the middle of the eye. Okay, and open. So smoky eye doesn't always have to be a dark color. It could be any color. You can get the sort of the smoky effect from either your eyeliner or the last color that you use on the eye. And the last color we're going to use is the Noir from Laura Mercier. I do recommend when you're doing a smoky eye to do the eye first before you do the makeup, the foundation. Otherwise, it gets a little messy, and then you'll have to take off your concealer and your foundation and wipe it off. And so do the eyes first. The last color we're going to use is Noir, and this is from Laura Mercier. This is going to give you the smoky effect. And I'm using a blender brush. This is actually NARS, the number 13 brush. And I'm starting on the outside corner. This is heavily pigmented, so you don't really need a lot. Just tap a little bit on the brush and kind of tap off the excess. I'm starting in the outside corner and tapping it inward. But we're going right into the lash line because that's where most of the smoky effect should be, on the outside corner and into the lash line. Open. And again, you see you have a lot of fallout, so don't put on concealer or foundation. Do the eyes first. And the more you layer, the more intense it gets. I'm going to bring a little bit in the crease, a little. Open. Okay. Do the other side. What we're doing is cleaning off the shadow that fell down from applying the smoky eye. We have a little bit of the green and a little bit of the darker color. So that's why it's important that you not put your concealer on first or your foundation. Right there, it looks better already, but once we put the concealer, it'll look even better. We're using Kiehl's Supremely Gentle Eye Maker Remover. It's a creamy eye maker remover, so really gentle. Okay, so we're going to conceal and then we're going to line her eyes and then be done.
She just wrote, she didn't write which one. There's so many different kinds. There's also the outline, which is like a fold one, and there's many methods you can art. But you see that you can hear that? I'm not sure. What would you get? They all like the same price. You needed a long lash on this one,
Whenever you're doing the smoky eye, it's very important to do concealer. If you do it without concealer, it'll just look like black eye or messy. So this is like an eraser. It helps clean everything up. And it also helps brighten.
Don't leave it in your car, please. Okay, we need to change it.
Open. So we're finishing it with Smashbox Graphite Limitless Eyeliner. Open. Look this way. I like this pencil because it's soft, but firm. And look up. And it does stay on. Look up. Close. Look up.
We wanted a color like that, but a little deeper. But I'll come back.
Oh, shit.
Alright, what color is it?
Blue.
Let's go Lovely Devotion and share one. Okay. Thank you.
And you finish with mascara, and then you have your smoky eye.